Manchester United are at it again. So, they buy Casemiro, who's arguably the best defensive midfielder in the world as of right now, for around 70 million. And now they want to upgrade their winger position and get Anthony from Ajax. Brazilian, worked under Erik ten Hag, makes sense. Price tag doesn't. Now, Man United have offered 80 million and Ajax said no. I don't know who's the dumber person here. Man United for the 80 million or Ajax for declining? Well, my opinion, Man United. This player is valued around 60 to 65 million and you're going to pay 80 million? Come on. And then, I didn't think things could get worse for Man United in this situation. They are prepared to offer 100 million for Anthony. Wow. That is incredible. Now, Ajax right here is the big winner that Erik ten Hag left to Man United because they've sold 2 players for 165 million. Jesus, 165 million for 2 players? That's wow. Whoever is conducting business for Ajax deserves a raise. Round of applause for you. Jeez, you are scamming Man United out here. And the thing is, these are signings that I don't believe Man United are benefiting off. We've seen them break the bank before and it hasn't worked out. Now, what I think Man United should go back to is their formula with Sir Alex Ferguson, where he mostly bought players for cheap, unknown, developed, and then, academy players. But here we see Man United breaking the bank because ever since Sir Alex Ferguson left, we've seen a repeating cycle with the fans. They lose games, blame the Glazers, protest the Glazers, complain about the Glazers. Then the Glazers respond with the huge signing, excite the fans. The fans forget about the Glazers, excited, celebrating their little success that they have with those players, those moments that those players will give them. And then they'll start losing games again, and then they blame the Glazers again, and it's a repeating cycle. Right now, we just passed the complaining and protesting, and we're getting to the forgetting, getting those big signings in. So these fans are completely oblivious now and don't really talk about the Glazers anymore. So, in my opinion, are the Glazers at fault? Well, I think it's shady business that they're conducting, but they're not completely at fault. You also have to blame the players on the pitch as well. So, now, Casemiro, my opinion, on paper, wow. You're going from McTominay to Casemiro. You can't get a better upgrade. But what is Casemiro's ambition coming into Man United? Well, sources say he wants to bring Man United back to the glory days. Why? What motivation does he have? Is he a fan? No, he's not. This guy came in, got his salary almost doubled. Huge amount of money. This guy's won everything. Cups, Champions Leagues, La Ligas, Copa Americas. The only thing he doesn't have is the World Cup. So in my opinion, Casemiro, you're going to see fabulous football from him in the World Cup because that's what he really wants. Now, bringing Man United to the glory days, I don't think that's a priority. I think he sees himself as a player that's won everything. He's age 30. He thinks right now is the best time to get his biggest check possible. Pretty sure Madrid weren't going to match that 400,000 he's going to probably get. So, with that being said, he goes to Man United. He sees his bud Ronaldo and Varane, and he's like, let's cash these checks every week and play, football. And will he have brilliant performances? I don't doubt it. He's arguably the best center defensive mid, but is he going to be ambitious? Is he going to leave everything on the field? Or is he going to be very, very conservative and stay healthy for the World Cup? I think he's going to be very conservative, and it's not really going to work out. But will I be wrong? I wouldn't doubt it because this guy is world class. Now, the Anthony thing is absolutely wow. I don't believe that you should be spending 100 million on a guy who hasn't played in the top 5 league. He is playing in the Netherlands, and we've seen Lisandro Martinez, struggle against Brighton and against Brentford. So, you're going to go and repeat the mistake? No, I don't see it. If I were them, I would look at other players, There's wingers out there that are way cheaper, half the price, that could do the same or even better than Anthony. And just going out and buying a guy like that for 100 million is crazy. And Erik ten Hag, I'm pretty sure he's the one that's motivating Man United to buy him. He probably thinks, yeah, he's brilliant, but he is the same person who was benching Varane for Maguire in a 5'7" center back. My opinion, Lisandro Martinez has no business at center back in the Premier League. He has absolutely no business. Imagine making Lisandro Martinez mark up against Mitrovic, against Darwin Nunez, against Haaland. It's not going to work. It really isn't. He's 5'7". I think his best position is fullback. When Arsenal were linked to him, they were looking for him at left back. That's what they were going to get him for. Instead, they got Zinchenko, and then they offered 30 million, 35. That's around the money they were willing to pay. Boom, here comes Man United 65 million. Like, jeez. Wow, we didn't know you wanted him that much. But anyways, I think your center back has to be Varane, and then you check who else, you know? Sandro Martinez, I believe his best position in the Premier League would be fullback. You can be short in the Premier League at fullback, and it won't be that bad as a center back. Now, who could pair up with Varane? Is it going to be Maguire again? Probably, because they have benched Varane for Maguire, which is unbelievable. So, Man United, they have a lot of problems, but I think if they really, really want to go back to the glory days, as they say it, I think they got to stop with these huge buys, and I think they got to develop these players. They got to buy players for the cheap that are ambitious, that want to prove themselves, because the team lacks ambition, lacks energy, and how they're going to do it? Well, right now their answer is overpay players. That's not going to make them ambitious. You want players that want to prove themselves, that want to go out there and get the money, get the trophies, get all that. Instead, they're getting players that already got everything, got the money, aren't really ambitious. Casemiro, Varane, he's won everything. He's coming in he gets a huge check. Last year he came in, gets his checks week in, week out. He's unhealthy for a lot of those games because who cares? He's getting his money no matter what. He's won the World Cup, won Champions League, won La Ligas. It's a problem for, Man United. They're just getting huge names and not caring what the plan is. Must have a plan in place. Look at Arsenal. I know, Arsenal fan talking, about Man United, giving a little rant. Look at that. But I'm seeing, the mistakes over and over. And to be honest, I'd rather see Man United against Arsenal, on the top than, City and Liverpool. It's just my opinion, though. Anyway, so they've done it constantly. Boom, big signing, big signing, big signing. These players won everything. They have no reason to come in and be ambitious, and I believe go out there, get some young players, get players that want to prove themselves. That's what you have to do. Have a plan in place like Arsenal. And Arsenal, they came in, they get young players unknown. People made fun of them for bringing in Ramsdale, who's been relegated a lot. Well, you know what? He was hungry. He wanted to prove himself. Beats out Leno, becomes one of the best goalkeepers, and now in competition to be England's starting goalkeeper in the World Cup. Who would have thought when they recently bought him? He got a lot of hate. Ben White from Brighton got, absolutely a lot of people talking a lot of smack on him. 50 million. Even Arsenal fans are calling him trash. Comes in motivated and plays well. Tomiyasu comes from, Italy on a team that's mid-table. Come cheap too. Comes in, proves himself, plays great. Those type of players Man United should be looking for. Not the ones that are, we're gonna see them go for Carvajal next, at right back. That's the type of signings they like nowadays. Big names that won everything, give them a huge check, boom. Now, I think it's a recurring cycle and Man United needs to fix it if they want to go back. But that's just me, people disagree or agree. But anyways, I still want to know what you guys think. So leave a comment down below on what you think of my opinion, if Man United are doing the right thing, or if they should kind of look at Arsenal as kind of an example of what they should do. Go for young, hungry players. But that's just me. Anyways, leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this, and thank you guys for watching.